This video is a behind the song video to explain the newest song that I have posted on my YouTube channel called Real World. I wanted to make a behind the song video just to explain a little bit about the inspiration that came behind the lyrics, because I really felt like this song in particular, I was just really moved by the spirit to write. It's something that I've started to kind of feel passionately about over the past several weeks, and so a song kind of just resulted, as songs usually do when I feel passionate about something. And so I wanted to explain the lyrics, like I said, so hopefully when people listen to it or watch it, that they might be able to understand more of what it means and connect with it more, and that it just can be more meaningful. It's really interesting coming home after the mission and kind of reviewing my pre-mission life and everything I used to do, social media being one of those things. I feel like social media is definitely a huge presence in my generation. And I just remember before my mission getting so caught up in comparing my newsfeed to the guy or girl next to me, right? And just constantly kind of getting caught up in this comparison game, this nasty comparison game. And I know a lot of people have addressed it on social media or in other places, so this is kind of just my way of addressing my thoughts about it as well. But I just remember kind of there's always that pretty girl on Instagram or whatever, right? There's always that one particular Instagrammer who is super famous, has lots of followers, have lots of likes, and lots of self-validating comments and everything else. Their life seems so perfect. They always have cute clothes. They have the perfect body, perfect family, whatever it is. Or maybe they have the perfect skills or whatever we might be comparing ourselves against. And then kind of just trying to like live up to be that pretty girl, right? Like trying to emulate this person on Instagram and trying to kind of make that not make that my life, that kind of makes it sound dramatic, but in a sense, just my life was kind of caught up in this mentality. And then I shut down my phone and shipped off on a mission for 18 months, where there is no Instagram or no Facebook or no cell phones, well, for non-missionary uses, for 18 months. And I was there, I was serving for 18 months, I was serving the Lord, serving His people. I found such great joy in a way that I never have, and I found the greatest self-validation through that, and just the greatest happiness and peace and contentment through following the Lord and just trying to become a better person every day, and trying to learn more about the gospel and about Him and about His people and about myself. And I just found so much joy in that. And I was really lucky because on my mission we had iPads, which is not in every mission across the world, it's only in a handful. And then I was blessed that we had Facebook on our mission, which is also extremely rare. And so with that, we were given this guide, this pamphlet called Safeguards for Using Technology. And it's this really awesome pamphlet that I would suggest for missionaries and non-missionaries alike, because it teaches wonderful principles of how to be in control of technology use, about how to be disciplined with your time, how to be disciplined with what you're going into social media for and why you're using it and whatnot. It taught me a lot of wonderful habits that I felt like I mastered on my mission. And I remember getting to the end of my mission and getting so scared, thinking like, I'm going home where I don't have these restrictions on my phone anymore. I'll have a real phone and I won't have restrictions on Instagram or Facebook, or I won't have a companion constantly keeping me in line. And I kind of being scared about it. And it was interesting to come home and realize that I wasn't as attracted to social media as I was before. It didn't bring the same kind of self-validation or satisfaction that it used to at all. I still like it. I haven't become like an anti-social media person. I still like it. I love keeping in touch with people. I love pretty photos because I'm a photographer, so naturally I like seeing pretty photos and I like sharing pretty photos. So it's not all bad. Social media is good, but I think it's this mentality more that I see, and I see so much. I see in people that I follow, I see in friends that I know and love, and I just see this mentality of trying to portray just that pretty girl look, that pretty girl newsfeed, and see, like, you know, that as if it brought some kind of worth or some kind of satisfaction that is supposed to fulfill our life, And I see it a lot, and it's something that kind of breaks my heart a little bit, because I remember what it feels like to be there. But I also know how good it feels to not be caught up in that, but to see the real world for what it is. There's a part in my song lyrics that just say, we're all made for far greater things than what this world provides. Oh no, that's not the part I'm thinking of. What part am I thinking of? We're also trapped in this game of my world versus yours. Our feed decides our worth. What if we turned off everything and captured what's around with only sight and sound? And that's kind of what I realized when I came home, you know, like when I was with my family and we were on vacation or something. I mean, like I said, I love taking pictures, so naturally I'll take a pretty picture once in a while, but I'm just not caught in this mentality of I have to have this like adorable, cute picture of myself to post so that I get lots of likes, lots of self-validating comments, like I said. Or I don't feel like I have to constantly like create this event in my life that I can post about and receive that adoration. I hope I'm making sense, but it's just been interesting to learn about and think about as I've come home. And so I wrote this song hoping that I can just get across my message that the real world is awesome, and it's hard, and everyone struggles, and sometimes social media can be deceiving because we see others' life and we don't see everything in it, and we think that our life is not worth as much, or not as exciting, or not as beautiful, or not as meaningful. And I just come to know that that's not the truth. The best kind of happiness that can come is from just being ourselves, loving the people around us, looking outside of ourselves to serve people as much as we can, making people happy, serving the Lord, learning about the Lord, reading the scriptures. I love reading the scriptures. I promise it brings so much more happiness and like real joy if we put our heart into it than social media can at all, or anything of that nature really. And so I hope that this has helped someone, and I hope my song can just inspire everyone to live in the real world and love the real world. Social media is awesome too, but just to be able to find a healthy balance and to love yourself and to know that the Lord loves you, and that's all that matters. The comments and likes will just fade and honestly just leave us more empty. So anyways, hope you enjoy. Hope this made sense. I ramble a lot. Check out the video if you like. I'll put the link in the description of this video. So hope you enjoy, and stay tuned for hopefully more music.